It's a lot. I used to love Ja Rule.
Ja Rule. No, a lot of people don't realize Ja Rule, he got, you know, I like to call it like the hip hop tree, like, you know, what Joe Budden say. Like, Ja Rule got that tree, you know, you got like artists like Drake. Like,
Talk about it.
Cause Ja Rule, you know, he was the first one to me, in my opinion, that he could rap and have like that R&B vibe, you know what I'm saying? Because even like Wiz Khalifa got that Wiz Khalifa rap, but then he also got the what they call it, the mellow.
Yeah, I don't like when Wiz does the mellow thing. I like when he does like the more softer high music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like pushing Orange Juice.
Yeah, classic.
But the R&B thing. Currently, one of my favorite artists right now, probably my favorite artist right now, is Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty Dolla $ign, yeah.
I love him.
I feel like he's still underrated though, cause he's like the T-Pain of this decade.
That's a pretty good comparison. I mean, listen, look at the top albums by Hype that came out in the summer. Drake, all the Kanye collaborations, Jay-Z and Beyonce's joints. He was a part of all of that.
Yeah.
You know? So he's definitely he's a songwriter. His joint with Jeremiah, people are anticipating that. Where's that Ty Dolla $ign? We waiting. He's and even with all of that, people don't know his credits. So he is still very much underrated. But I feel like he's gonna get his respect too. His time is coming. He's building.
So this is probably like the first question I asked on the show. What do you consider a classic album in reality? Like, cause for me, a classic, like I can name an album like a T.I. Trap Music to me is a classic album. But a lot of people slept on that album. They don't think that album was the album that created the trap, like the trap vibe, you know, in music today. So what do you consider like a true like classic album?
I feel like a classic album also it happens in a feeling.
Yeah.
I think there's personal and there's like regarded by the culture. For example, regarded by the culture, Blueprint is a classic.
Yeah, it is.
Personal, American Gangster is a classic album. You know,
American Gangster
by Jay-Z. So I think a classic album, I would say a classic album has no more than one skip, if any skips at all.
The thing is, with me, I hardly skip songs, but even when I go through certain albums, they not like that factor. Like, for example, like Kanye West, my favorite album from him was Graduation. But I slept on Dark Twisted Fantasies. When I heard that album, I'm like, I can't believe I slept on that album when I was in high school.
You know what's crazy? I thought that album was overrated, and I still do.
What the album?
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. People always say I'm crazy for that.
It's not to me. Maybe it is overrated because when I first heard it the first time, I'm like, I really did kind of sleep on this album, but I still put Graduation on top of that album when it comes to his catalog.
I can see why people will call it a classic, and as by standards of the culture, it's a classic. Personally, for me, it's not. But you know, honestly, even though it's not a classic for me, there's no song on that album that I would skip. If I'm listening to it, I'm gonna listen to that album through. I just feel like, how can you call an album a classic if you're not listening to the majority of the album? You know,
exactly.
So that's why I have that like no more than one skip rule. But you know, it's really relative to what your listening experience is. And I just feel like it has to feel like a classic. It has to push the culture. The culture kind of has to stop when that album comes out. You know, it has to create a conversation that lasts well past its time. We're still talking about Ready to Die. We're still talking about like, you know, like I said, the Blueprint to the Black Album. We're still talking about, you know, Hell is Hot. All of these albums. So it's just like, you know, when you're making a classic, you don't think it's gonna be a classic. You're just, and those are the ones that I think are always classics. The ones where the artists, you could tell they weren't thinking about it. They were just trying to make good body of work, but they was just rapping from their heart, and they was just really trying to tell their experience. He wasn't thinking about numbers and all of that. Is this going to be a Billboard Hot 100 or this? No. It's just for the art.
Yeah, they put they sweat, blood, and tears in the album.
Yeah, exactly. Those albums always that emotion or that type of work ethic always produces classics.
Yeah. So my last question on the podcast is, where you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now?
Man, 5 to 10 years from now. 5 to 10 years from now, I hope to have built or be in the middle of building my own multimedia compound.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I hope that I am traveling and just discovering talent all over the world and really helping them. I hope that I have worked with at least most of my favorite brands. Nike was good. I hope that I'm in a position to be able to help my nieces and nephews, my little brother and sister, realize their dreams and help them get to the point where, you know, they don't rely on anybody. They don't have to work. Nobody's 9 to 5 to do anything. You know, I've empowered them enough, and they've empowered themselves enough that they can just go get it. And I'm building wealth, and you know, I'm building a family structure that I want, and yeah, I just hope that I'm happy. I hope mentally, more than anything, I hope mentally I'm in a great space, and that I could just look back and say all the sacrifices were worth it.
That's what's up. Any shout outs before we close it out?
I'll shout out Emperium Entertainment. You know, it's the team who works with Cedric. Shout out to Aviator Club. Shout out to Flokid. Shout out to Cedric. Shout out to my co-host John for the Syllabus Podcast. Syllabus Podcast. Make sure you follow us.
Yeah, make sure you plug that in.
Syllabus Podcast. You can find us on all your podcast streaming services. Shout out to my family, and shout out to you. Thank you for inviting me on here. I appreciate it.
No, thank you for coming on the show.
No problem.
But this has been Sports Biz Music, the podcast, episode 49, with Chrissy Dru. And like I said, you can listen to the podcast on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Audio Boom, everywhere. And we out.
That's good.